Okay, so not only did I not record 5 videos in the last session, I stopped at 2, went down to have something to eat, came back up, had a panic attack, which was fun, did some stupid shit, nothing illegal obviously, but still, you know, didn't hurt myself either, so just make sure you don't know about that. Yeah, so I decided to go to bed and leave it at that. But before that wonderful incident, I went ahead and used PK Hex a little bit more. So I went ahead and hacked a couple more Pokemon. Ones that I have a small chance of actually using. I didn't touch Lillipup here. I gave myself a Toucannon, and Arcanine. I hacked Hawlucha just as a in-case measure. If I need a fighting type for whatever reason, I'm probably going to go with Hawlucha. I also gave myself a Lurantis, a Volcarona, which, by the way, I know Volcarona is level 42, okay? But if you check on Cerebi, or just any Pokemon website that talks about the obtainable Pokemon in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, you can capture Volcarona at level 41 or 44, anywhere in between, via SOS chaining for Larvesta. Now, granted, yes, it is disgustingly, insanely, stupidly rare, but that doesn't matter when you have PK Hex. Okay, so I also gave myself a Alolan Marowak, a Alolan Raichu, Gyarados, although I don't really need her, Amora, because I fucking love Aurorus. Still have Lopunny, obviously. Grimer, for the potentiality of using a Alolan Muck. I also hacked in Alolan Ninetales. Now, something you'll want to know about Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Sandslash is that they are version exclusives. However, Alolan Ninetales is not a version exclusive to Ultra Moon. It is the version exclusive to Ultra Sun. When using PK Hex, I simply changed the Met game to Ultra Sun, and it came out as legal. So yeah, I also hacked myself what I'm going to most likely be using as my last team members. A Serena, Jangmo-o, Salazzle, and Lycanroc Dusk form. I also hacked, I hatched the Eevee egg, and then I hacked it to become a Flareon. And if you're wondering why it has a fucking mild nature, fuck you, that's why. Also, if I leveled up, well, I increased my Charjabug's level. I increased Noivac's level as well as giving it an actual good moveset. I evolved Arbok, or Ekans from Arbok, and increased its stats and gave it a decent move pool. And I pretty much left Lopunny alone, except I raised her level just a tiny bit. And then with Brionne, I also raised her level a bit. So hopefully we don't have to do any more level grinding for the foreseeable future, but I don't know yet. I'm still debating between Serena and Lurantis as my grass type. I have a very hard time picking between these two in this game. I love Lurantis much more than Serena, but at the same time, Serena is objectively stronger than Lurantis. She has a higher attack stat, higher defense stats, higher speed, higher HP. So she's obviously stronger. I mean, of course, the level difference here doesn't really account to that. But the point is that she is stronger. And, you know, she does have a better move pool as well, so I don't know. It's kind of a throw of the dice right now. But for the time being, I will stick her in my party. And I will replace Arbok for that. My Dusk Lycanroc, that'll also be a final team member, but I'm not exactly sure if I should place her in my party right now. Jangmo-o I'm not going to use until later down the road when I actually, you know, legit have the ability to obtain a Jangmo-o. So, I'm going to kind of leave that to its own devices for the time being. Salazzle also may not be my final fire type, although I do love Salazzle. It is extremely frail. So I might just stick with Flareon, or even go with Volcarona, depending on how I feel. But anyway, I've spent 5 minutes explaining this shit when you probably don't even need to be explained that much at all. So let's go ahead and continue. Whatever the hell I was doing yesterday. Oh yeah. We are in this place, I guess. What is this town called again? Ugh. I don't remember the fucking town names for almost any of the damn Alolan towns. Also, in case you don't know about Oricorio, and you, Oricorio is a little bird Pokemon that is obtainable in that garden area where we went to go rescue Cosmog about an episode or two ago. And it has the ability to change into 4 different forms based on the type of nectar that you give it. It has a Pom-Pom form, which is an electric type, a Ballet form or whatever, which is a fire type, a ghost type form, which is based on some sort of Japanese dance, and it has a psychic type form, which is based on hula, I believe. But for the time being, that's not relevant. What is relevant is another forced sidetrack. Okay, so this is the Battle Royale arena. It's exactly what it sounds like, and what the image probably looks like. And you're not seeing things, that is Kukui. I don't know why he tries to get this masked royal perspective, but whatever. The masked royal! Whatever, dude. I know it's you, Professor. Stop fucking with me here. I find it really stupid that he has this alter ego. Especially in the damn anime. Because if you've seen the Sun and Moon anime, you know that Kukui's wife, who you do see in the game as well, has a massive fucking crush on the fucking Masked Royal, which to me, the first thing that comes to my mind is that her and Kukui do not have a fucking healthy marriage. Because why the hell would she be crushing on another man when she's married already? That's weird, and I'm not into that. But anyway, so the Battle Royale is a free-for-all format where it is 4 trainers pitted against each other, and they fight it to the death, and the last one standing wins. Most of the time. So this is just a tutorial segment, but it is not actually the last one who survives that wins. Because I've done that before and still lost. It's a matter of how many Pokemon you knock out before you lose. Which makes sense, of course, but that is not what you are told. So it's a little annoying. Also, the Charizard and the Gyarados I get, but why Haxorus and Tyranitar for yellow and green? And holy crap, I am getting like 8 frames. So yeah, Battle Royale is also going to be very lag-filled for this emulator. Or at least for my setup anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry about this intense, insane, ridiculous, disgusting lag, but there's really nothing I can do about it except to power through it. So he wants to bite my face with flames. You're an asshole. Good thing I'm gonna drown you, basically. And the first one out in this little competition is the one who loses. Bye. That decides the match right there. You died first. Match is over. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, battle is over. Everyone was aiming at the fucking Korakat. Was I in the green corner? I don't remember if I was in the green corner. Okay, and this fiery, okay, this is going to sound incredibly racist, but he looks ashy. There, I said it. But considering he is Hawaiian or some form of Hawaiian, whatever this game thinks Hawaiian is, and literally trains on top of an active volcano on a regular basis, I would not be surprised if his skin color being that ashy brown is his natural skin color due to that circumstances. I just twisted my neck and heard a squishing sound. What the fuck was that? And he's far too angsty. He needs to like lighten up and stop being such a pussy boy. Pussy boy. Little fucker. Alright. So again, one of those stupid mandatory side diversions that I don't care much for, but at least it was quick. So now that we've taken care of that and we're out of Royal Avenue, I believe we need to head to Kiawe's trial. Also, it's kind of interesting, this little shopping center here has discounts. I don't remember exactly when, but if you get a discount coupon, you can come in here and buy everything in the store for half price. So if you're light on money but you want to stock up on some healing items, that's a good way to do it. However, I don't believe that they increased their supply to having things like full restores and items such as those. Wait, was that a fucking... That is a... Okay. I believe I have my repels on still. I am curious as to what the fuck that is. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's just a fucking sticker. I don't need that. Well, if you guys want that, there you go. There's one right there. I also bought a couple of repels. I had like 29 before I started the video. And right before I hit record, I decided to buy another 21 of them. So I have 46 at this point, though, because I've used like 3 or 4. I'm not going to bother much with like battling every trainer, but let's just go ahead and take care of Kiawe's trial and get the fire trial started. Get this shit a-burning. This is Kiawe. My Marowak and I are students of the ancient dances that have been passed down in Alola. Dances that have been passed down in generations. The trial of Kiawe. You will find that it is a bit different than the trials you have faced at this point. Of course you will attempt it, right? Well, duh. And by the way, yes, it is different, but it does not make it harder. It's literally a matching game. I'm dead serious. You have to memorize the pattern of the dancers. Once you do that, you are given 3 options. 4 options, actually, in this case. No, yeah, 3. You can determine which of the 3 dancers was different in the second pose. Obviously, the middle one was different. And the Pokemon that you pick attacks you, in this case Alola Marowak. Which I have to admit now, I wish that they did something more with its stat spread. Honestly, with most of the Alolan forms, they didn't do anything to the stats. Like in the case of Alolan Ninetales, they reduced an attack and put it at a speed. In the case of Alolan Raticate, they repositioned pretty much all of its stats. Which I think they did a worse job doing that than if they had just kept Raticate with the way it was. They repositioned 2 of Persian's stats when it became Alolan. And for Exeggutor, they also changed its stats around as well. Okay, where they're looking. Yeah, it's not that hard, dude. Come on. And this time I have to face this fucker. Hiker David. I have a fucking water bottle in my hand with no cap on it. It's not exactly a smart move. I don't want to spill water all over my bed and my computer. Alright, there we go. Anyway. But for Alolan Golem's line, obviously Alolan Marowak. And for... Did you fake me out? Oh no, I don't know what you did this time. Might have been pursuiters. I wasn't paying attention. But for most of the Alolan forms, they didn't change their stats, and I think that, you know, in the case of Alolan Golem and Alolan Marowak, that was a very poor choice. Like, Alolan Golem has excellent attack and defense, but it's lacking in its other stats. So I honestly feel that if they had done something with Alolan and Golem's special defense, for example, the big Pokemon. Big Pokemon. That one. Okay. So now we are facing Alolan Totem Marowak. In Sun Moon, you face a Totem Salazzle. But in the Ultra games, you face an Alolan Marowak. I have to admit that when I played this game the first time, when I was using, I used my starter as Litten, and I also had a Lurantis on my team. I didn't have a water type, so I predictably got my ass handed to me. Twice. That was not fun. Anyway. Ooh, more lag. Lovely. By the way, this isn't just a product of the emulator either, or my computer for that matter. This match actually does lag on my actual physical cartridge. It doesn't lag nearly as bad, but it still lags. Which in and of itself is annoying. Where was I going with that last topic I was talking about? Oh yeah, the Alolan variant. They could have like dropped Alolan Golem's special attack and thrown it into special defense. I don't know, take 20 out of special attack and throw it into special defense. Make it a bit bulkier, you know? Or hell, if they want to hinder it an actual good stat, or an actual useful stat for it, then they could have just fucking thrown that into, oh right, it's a poison and fire attack, so Moonblast will do neutral damage. No, I know. It's poison fire, so it'll do quarter damage! Fuck! I got mistaken. Oops. My bad. Oh, I should have known that from the get-go, but I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna swap out for someone else. Shit, I have no one good to fight it with. Fuck it. Going for broke. Just go ahead and spit hot water at it, please. Come on, sweetheart. Vomit hot poison gas water death at it. Don't poison my poor little Brione. You bitch! You're a stank ass bitch, that's what you are. And now you're dead. Oh, tell me what you're gonna do now! Motherfucker, I just kicked your ass and blowed your fucking face. You think Scald wouldn't be that effective against a fire type, but I mean, it is still water, even though it's really, really hot. So I guess it doesn't really matter the temperature of the water, it just matters the fact that it is itself water. And for our little diversion, we get the Firium Seed. When used with a move that does damage, it becomes Inferno Overdrive. One of the coolest sounding fucking fire moves ever. I have a feeling that that guy probably has the ability to channel actual legit fire. If he did not have the ability to actually conjure fire, I'd be very surprised. But now we have the Fire Charizard Dragon Lizard starter Pokemon thing. So now we can fly on our giant dragon to anywhere we want. So that's cool. I think I'm like needing to heal because I think I'm dead. Ah, fuck! I did not want to enter that. No! God damn it! Forgot. Full restore, heal my little baby girl. Okay, so from here I can actually just go ahead and glide down now. Okay, so where do I need to head now, though? I think the fucking video is cut off, actually. I'm noticing that on the left-hand side, the R on route is kind of clipped. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't remember where to go. I know it's probably obvious to you guys, but I'm looking at the bottom right screen, and it's like the size of a postage stamp to me right now. Maybe bigger than that, but it's still tiny. Like I'd say the size of, like, smaller than the picture on a Pokemon card would be. Let's just go head back here. And then fucking find out where to go from here, I guess. I don't know. Okay, no, that is actually not where I need to be. If I remember correctly... oh yeah, this actually is where I need to be, okay. I need to head back to the barricade. It's next to the mountain. But yeah, a little invariance. I keep getting confused on that. Like, they didn't do anything to Alolan Grimer and Mutt's stats. They didn't do anything to Alolan Marowak's. With Alolan Marowak, I think they could have boosted its attack and special defense by 10 each by reducing its special attack. By the way, this is the guy that is the guy who runs the Poképelago. And for those who might not know, it will probably show up in the end game. I probably already spoiled it, but for those who don't know, I'm not going to say anymore until we get to that point. Let's just say that guy might have a connection. And leave it at that. Alright, so now we are on to our 4th overall trial and our 3rd on Akala Island. We are now heading to... excuse me. Not Burt City. Oh fuck, why do you two... What do you two want? What is this? The numbers keep climbing in my aura readings. Oh, I know, that's the girl. Ah, Zodyrus, I bid you a lover. This fine tunnel. It is most fascinating to learn that there are a variety of construction methods made possible by the Pokemon that lend their aid to humans. Trial covers clear many trials. That's what we do. This is how we do. It is only natural, perhaps, that such a trainer would exude aura after coming into contact with so many totem Pokemon awash in aura. Oh, and you, young man, you seem to have even more Z crystals than before we last met. Do you hope to master the Z moves? Not really. To be honest. Yeah. Take you and your mustache twirling somewhere else. Why do you keep twirling your mustache like that? It's fucking weird. Anyway, I can at least get to the next town before I end this video off. Am I gonna get encountered by someone when I pass by here? Yep, Colress. That's what I thought. For those of you who've not played Pokemon Black and White 2, you will not know who Colress is. And this appearance fucks up some continuity. I'm not even going to begin to get into the Pokemon timeline right now. I am certain that there are other YouTubers who have taken into account exactly how fucked up it is. More than once. Like the fact that Gens 1 and 3 supposedly occur at the same time, and Gens 2 and 4 apparently occur at the same time, but 3 years after Gens 1 and 3, and then Gen 5 kind of exists like 5 years after that. XD and Coliseum somehow fit in between that, and then X and Y and Auras and Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon supposedly exist in their own timeline, but in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, you get characters from the Black and White 2 games appearing in this game, and it's just, duh! It's fucking weird. Okay. Why is he twiddling with that fucking power glove on his hand? And what is with the thing around his hair? Is that a prosthetic? Is that a piercing? Is that aesthetic? What the fuck is that? Whatever. Okay, so I believe if I go in here I can talk about the fucking Zygarde thing. Oh no, this isn't it. Why do you have a baby fucking Ninetale sitting here? What are you doing? It was bullied by Team Skull and now it's scared of people. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. Oh, it's trying to smell me. Hi, cutie. Oh, that's the first time I've seen it go up to someone on its own like that. Maybe something senses something special about you. Do you think you'd come and visit us from time to time? Sure, why not? Thank you. Did you hear that, Vulpix? This trainer is going to help you out. It's shaking. Oh, I want to hug it. I want a Vulpix, I want a fucking Alolan Vulpix plushie. Okay, so it wants to get me to give it a Malasada. I don't think I have one. Okay, so I will pick up a big Malasada and come back here later on. But I want it. I want that fluffy thing. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call it actually here right now. Because we're at 25 minutes, and I think that's pretty much consistent for the runtime of this series per video. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions for future content, please leave your suggestions in the comment section down below, or at my Twitter page at Zodyrus, or on my main channel link in the tab over there, or on any of the videos on the channel over there as well. And until next time, this has been ZDS, making YouTube fun one video at a time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.